Good evening. You're now with me, Lorenzo Isaac, for TVS Nightline. Here are the headlines for tonight. Prime Minister Datuk Seri Anwar Ibrahim praises Sarawak's achievement, calling the region a key driver of Malaysia's economic growth. Also, Anwar's official visit to Thailand marks a new chapter in strengthening relations between Malaysia and Thailand. And in world news, Saudi Arabia now requires all Hajj pilgrims intending to enter Makkah to obtain a valid entry permit. Prime Minister Datuk Seri Anwar Ibrahim lauded Sarawak's achievement, calling it a key driver of Malaysia's economic growth thanks to its political stability, visionary leadership and prudent use of the state's resources. He also described Sarawak as a regional energy hub with strong potential in power, gas and infrastructure development.
Sarawak sekarang di samping itu telah memberi sumbangan yang besar. Di mana-mana negara saya pergi, baik Eropah, negara China atau Jepun, apalagi di ASEAN, kita anggap Sarawak ini punya potensi yang besar sebagai energy hub of the region. Sarawak itu menjadi pusat kita.
Speaking at the Sarawak-level Madani Idul Fitri celebration in Stadium Perpaduan Kuching today, Anwar said that Sarawak is the only state that heavily funds its own infrastructure projects, including bridges, highways and water supply, without relying entirely on federal funds. Anwar stressed that the federal government will fast-track key projects in Sarawak, including the high-tech cancer hospital in Kuching, for which the state has already allocated 1 billion ringgit to speed up construction.
Dan saya hanya memesan di sini untuk meminta supaya semua projek ini jangan dilengahkan. Mesti dilaksanakan segera kerana rakyat mahu projek-projek itu segerakan.
Sarawak Premier Datuk Petinggi Tan Sri Abang Johari Tun Openg expressed his gratitude to Prime Minister Datuk Seri Anwar Ibrahim for his efforts in stabilising the country's political landscape and improving Malaysia's economy. He highlighted that Anwar's initiatives have restored public and investor confidence, paving the way for the nation's economic growth.
Politik negara stabil. Pimpinan negara telah membawakan satu tahap yang tinggi di mata dunia. Ekonomi kita berkembang. Walaupun ada orang nak laksanakan tarif-tarif tu. Siapalah tarif kita ketepikan. Apa yang penting keutuhan ekonomi negara kita dengan pimpinan yang mantap.
Commenting further, Abang Johari said this stability has paved the way for Sarawak and the rest of the country to progress, in line with the new economic approach that is focused on local strengths. He also praised the Prime Minister's openness and steadfast support for development proposals from the state government, including new approaches to empower Sarawak's economy. Furthermore, Abang Johari called on the people of Sarawak to uphold racial and religious harmony, which is the cornerstone of the state's strength.
Bermakna kita sentiasa raya. Ini mencerminkan kehidupan kita, masyarakat makmur, berbilang kaum, berbilang agama. Kita tetap hidup macam sebuah keluarga di bawah satu bumbung. Inilah kekuatan kita dan kita harap ia terus berpanjangan.
Prime Minister Datuk Seri Anwar Ibrahim today attended a special meeting and state development briefing at Wisma Bapa, Malaysia in conjunction with his one-day working visit to Kuching. Upon arrival in Kuching this morning, the Prime Minister was immediately taken to Wisma Bapa to attend the meeting together with Sarawak Premier Dato' Paningin Sri Abang Jari Tun Openg, as well as Deputy Premiers Dato' Amar Douglas Ugahambas, Dato' Amar Awang Tengah Liasan and Dato' Amar Dr. Sim Kui Hian.
Anwar, smartly clad in a blue baju Melayu, attended a special meeting with the state leaders to discuss Sarawak's development agenda. Key agendas include a briefing on Sarawak's gas roadmap by Petroleum Sarawak Berhad Petros, as well as a presentation on the Development Bank of Sarawak DBOS by the State Financial Secretary's office. The meeting concluded at about 11:45 a.m.
One-third of parliamentary seats for Sarawak and Sabah are guaranteed under MA63 or the Malaysian Agreement 1963 and the 1962 Intergovernmental Committee IGC report. As highlighted by Parti Pusaka Bumi Putra Bersatu PBB Vice President Dato' Ibrahim Baki, the ongoing negotiations are not about new issues, but rather ensuring all parties uphold the rights and agreement made by Malaysia's first Prime Minister, Tunku Abdul Rahman.
According to Ibrahim, the guarantee was given by the first Prime Minister, Tunku Abdul Rahman, prior to the formation of Malaysia as a protective mechanism for legislation requiring the consent of the Borneo territories. Ibrahim, who is also Deputy Minister for Utility, Sarawak Energy Berhad and Petros, said this during the PBB Sato Zone 3 Aidilfitri gathering on Friday. He stressed that upholding the rights enshrined in MA63 is a core principle of PBB's struggle, and it will continue to be championed in his role as Vice President.
Welcome back. Prime Minister Datuk Seri Anwar Ibrahim said his official visit to Thailand marks a new chapter in strengthening Malaysia-Thailand bilateral relations, particularly in the areas of trade, investment and border region development. During his meeting with his Thai counterpart, Paetong Tarn Shinawatra, both leaders agreed to enhance strategic cooperation that would benefit the people of both nations.
Anwar added that the issue of Myanmar was also a key agenda throughout the two-day visit, which included engagement sessions with stakeholders from the country. Anwar affirmed that Malaysia, as the current ASEAN chair, will continue to play a constructive role in working towards a more sustainable and dignified resolution for the people of Myanmar within the ASEAN framework. During the visit, the Prime Minister also met with key investors and industry leaders in Thailand as part of Malaysia's efforts to attract high-quality investments to the country. The two-day official visit, which began on April 17th, marked the Prime Minister's first visit to Thailand since Paetong Tarn Shinawatra was appointed as the country's first female Prime Minister. The visit was part of Malaysia's continued efforts to enhance strategic relations with neighboring countries, particularly within the ASEAN cooperation framework and in advancing border economic development.
Titi Wangsa Member of Parliament Datuk Seri Johari Abdul Ghani will hold a special press conference next week to clarify the Kampung Sungai Baru issue, which has once again sparked a heated debate. The Plantation and Commodities Minister said that relevant parties, including villagers and non-governmental organizations, will be invited to the press conference.
Sungai Baru ni saya akan bagi satu press conference khas supaya semua orang faham. Yang mana NGO datang kat sini dia tak faham. Jadi saya akan explain betul-betul supaya dua-dua pihak faham. Sebab saya cukup faham pasal saya pada mula-mula dulu waktu saya penggal pertama jadi wakil rakyat sebelum dicutikan, saya dah pesan dengan orang-orang baru jangan sign agreement tu tapi dia orang nak sign. Jadi saya nak explain sekarang ni daripada mula sampai akhir. Boleh tunggu
He was speaking to reporters at his ministry's Aidilfitri open house earlier today. The Kampung Sungai Baru redevelopment project, which includes flats and terrace houses, has sparked controversy due to demands from some residents who are not satisfied with the compensation offered.
On to world news. The General Directorate of Public Security in Saudi Arabia has announced that Hajj arrangements and procedures will be enforced starting this Wednesday, April 23rd, requiring everyone intending to enter Makkah to obtain a valid entry permit. The Saudi press agency reported that any individual without a permit will not be allowed to pass through security checkpoints leading to the holy city.
Authorities stressed that the regulations and procedures for the 1446 Hijriah Hajj season will be strictly enforced. Vehicles and individuals who do not possess a work permit for the holy sites, a Makkah residency identification card, or an official Hajj permit from the country of origin will be turned back. According to the Directorate of Public Security, entry permits to Mecca for those working during the Hajj season will be issued electronically via the Upshur Individuals platform and the Mukim portal through integration with the Unified Digital Platform for issuing Hajj permits.
The world witnessed yet another remarkable milestone in technology as dozens of humanoid robots participated alongside thousands of human runners in the first ever marathon of its kind held in Beijing, China. The unique 21-kilometer race took place in a E-town, a government-supported high-tech industrial zone aimed at testing the endurance and capabilities of bipedal robots in real-world outdoor conditions.
Deputy Director of the Beijing E-Town Management Committee, Liang Liang, said the marathon represents a major breakthrough for humanoid robots. He said the race featured over 20 teams from across China, with robots of various sizes, ranging from 75 to 180 centimeters in height and weighing up to 88 kilograms. According to him, the primary goal was not for the robots to win the race, but to test the durability of robotic systems such as batteries, motors, and internal structures under real-world conditions. The humanoid robots underwent daily training like professional athletes, achieving an average speed of 7 minutes per kilometer in preparation for the challenge. The event marked a significant step forward in integrating robots into human life, demonstrating that humanoids are increasingly capable of performing tasks typically carried out by humans. China, as the world's second-largest economy, continues to assert its presence in the global technology race, rivaling the U.S. in the dominance of AI and robotics.
See the world closer with TVS as we bring you the latest news updates both locally and internationally. For more headlines anytime, anywhere, just head on to our official website at tvsarawak.my or follow us on our social media platforms at TV Sarawak. Those were the updates on TVS Nightline. I'm Lorenzo Isaac. Thank you for watching and have a good night.